And what is going on, everybody? I'm Security Toaster here, and today we are going to be, well, this is going to be more of a sadder video, since a week ago from when I'm recording this, November 3rd, someone destroyed my Volkswagen Jetta, completely totaled it. Pictures are in my Instagram. So today, since the Jetta isn't in this game, we're going to be building a Volkswagen Golf of around the same year, same generation, I think. I think they were the same generation. Mark IV Jetta. It was a Mark IV Jetta. It was a 2003 Volkswagen Jetta. So that was a Mark IV. I think the Mark IV Golf is of the same year. So let's just go to the dealership. By the way, this is a sadder video, so don't expect any, enthusiasm. Because, man, it just sucks to have your car completely destroyed, especially after like a month of getting it back from the transmission shop. Spent $3,000 on that transmission for someone to just rear end the car. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get a new car out of it, but man, can't put sentimental value into a new car. Well, you can, but it's just not gonna be the same. It's just not gonna be the same. So if you're already in a bad mood, just don't watch this video. Just go watch another one. I have more enthusiasm in my other ones. That, and it's 11 o'clock, and I kind of like living in an apartment. So let's just go to the garage. Let's see what it makes so far. It makes 174. On the dyno, let's see what it makes. And it is front wheel drive, just like my Volkswagen. Or used to be my Volkswagen. Alright, so the stamp sheet said that it made 174, but the dyno says it made 173, so I don't know, maybe that's just loss from the, from the dyno or something, I don't know. But at least it's close. It's not like 20, 30 horsepower more or less. So let's just go to the parts store. My Jetta was completely 100% stock except for the rims. The rims were different, or wheels as a lot of people like to call them, but yeah, that was the only thing different. They weren't even like fancy wheels. They were just, the most basic of basic wheels you can buy. I mean, like, shoes at Walmart cost more than these rims. Well, because I found them at a junkyard, but they really weren't that much. So let's just buy basic rims. Might as well give this thing a two-step system since I couldn't in real life. Some bright bulbs, because the bulbs are actually pretty bright for this car. Like when I first bought it, they were bright. That was like one of the main points of buying the car, was the lights were bright. It was a 2.0, it wasn't a 1.8. And I actually kind of liked that because, the bigger engine, even though it didn't come with a turbo. Actually, I'm not going to put NOS, but even though it didn't come with a bigger turbo, or a turbo at all, the 2.0 seems to have, more, throttle response. At least that's what I felt while riding in the car. Sad that I couldn't learn how to drive in that car, but whatever. Since let's buy a cheap intercooler. Just buy the Type M. And then brakes, since I literally just put brakes on like 4 days before I got into a car accident. And this just buy $1,000 exhaust. I already bought rims or wheels. Let's just lower it by 2 inches, might as well. And then wheels, I was like 3 days away from putting new wheels on it when I got into a car accident. As I told you at the beginning of the video, this is not a happy video. This is not a video I never wanted to make. But luckily I did now, then, later on when it actually becomes, was supposed to become a mascot for the channel, as a sort, because it's so easy to modify those Jettas rather than my not Volkswagen, Ford Taurus, because you can find body kits and modifications for the motor. Man, it just sucks. But whatever. I still have my Taurus. Did I already buy a turbo for this thing? Nah. I'm just gonna put in a T42. I'll put that in all of them. Actually, you know what? How much more difference is the turbo? Is the twin turbo setup? 10,000? No, I'm not paying an extra 15,000. Air intakes. I literally put one on like a month before an accident. The accident, sorry. Nah, because the internals were kind of bad on the motor as it was. Well, for a stock motor. No body kit. You know what? Yeah, let's do a lip kit. No, let's do a sticker bomb kit, actually. And then just some comfort seats, because these seats were actually pretty comfortable for stock 2003 Volkswagen seats. And now, since that's pretty much a gray, let's just buy that. Alright. Again, I really don't want to make this video for the simple fact that it reminds me of my totally destroyed Volkswagen, but I mean, it gives me an excuse to make a video. Maybe it'll help me, you know, let go of it instead of, you know, grasping onto the memories. It'll help me just let it go, you know what I mean? Alright, so I put the seats on. Let's put the sticker bomb kit real quick. This isn't supposed to be, you know, 100% exact to my car. Oh, I forgot I had that black paint. And the red. Ooh, that's pretty close to the color it was. That's kind of, ooh. Whoa, I felt that. That hurt. That really did hurt, actually. Man, that sucks. Alright. Now that I'm getting that out of my system, let's just finish this build. I didn't put NOS. Single turbo. Lowering springs. Add Van drag slicks. Some Brembo brakes. And air filter. Again, I'm sorry. This is more of a sad tone video. It's really not supposed to be a good thing. 7,000 RPM, two-step. I didn't buy any pistons. For this build, I'm trying to hit over 500 horsepower, so I might have to go back and buy those pistons. Oh no, maybe not. It says I'm hitting 526, but let's see what the dyno says. Ooh, watch the RPMs when I floor it before I start the dyno real quick. I didn't know two-step was also in the dyno. Alright, so I didn't hit my mark. I aimed for over 500 and I just barely missed it by like the few hairs I have on my chin. Seriously, it's like 497. That's 3 less than I really wanted. Man, alright, let's go. Let's go buy those pistons. Come on. While we're at it, let's just buy a small bottle of NOS for 2,000. Pistons for 1,500. My bad. Let's put on the NOS, even though I don't use the NOS in the dyno section. There we go. Now it says I'm running 577. Let's see what the dyno says. I'm making 545. That's a pretty good number without NOS. Just to remind you. You know, every time I build a car, unless it's one of the three that's not selected, you know, the Civic, the CRX, and the Camaro, I usually delete it, but I might keep this one too, just as a reminder. Man, I'm getting a little choked up, actually. This kind of sucks. Well, let's see what my theoretical Jetta would have made if I had 500 horsepower and I took it on a quarter mile. 1 second. Wow, okay. Okay, just like totally mess up my phone. Cool, I get it. Give me a second. You know, the game that just popped up, the Hooked Inc. Yeah, they should start paying me for keep on messing up my videos. Well, not messing up. Seeing how no one watches past 2 minutes, it really doesn't matter, but whatever. By the way, my Jetta was automatic, which kind of sucked, but I was planning on changing that. I was planning on going manual, but then my, original transmission broke and I didn't have the money to do a full swap. So I just had the automatic rebuilt. Which, by the way, if you're ever thinking of going to AMCO, just don't, because when I got my Jetta back, the transmission literally fell out of the car. So I had to go have it redone, and it was still making noise. Luckily, that's probably the only good part about the crash, was that I get a new car, and so if the transmission was about to go out, I don't have to pay for it anymore. So I guess that's good. But yeah, that's pretty much the only good part about that. I still love that car. I spent so much time before I even took an AMCO. I spent a whole month going to and from pick apart to get transmissions, which is probably why all those Jettas were in the junkyard in the first place, was bad transmissions. But I spent a whole month taking them out of cars and then putting them in mine, testing it, realizing it doesn't work, and then doing the same thing over and over and over again. Man, that car put me through hell, but whatever. It sucks to see it go. You don't realize what you have until you lose it, especially with cars. But to get off that depressing stuff, I just ran a 10.894 quarter mile. So let's go see what it'll do in the mile. Can I do a tournament? I usually do a tournament after these videos. Yeah, I might do a tournament afterwards. By the way, I just hit 420 minutes of watch time, so that's pretty good. Let's go see what it'll do in the mile. Hey, I'm racing another NSX. Cool. Just this one's gold, but still blue rims. So. I'm not even launching it correctly. Okay. This car may not be fast, and neither was mine in real life, but I think I might keep this car. It's just the fact that it's a good memory. A good remembrance. And my fallen child. I named her Jenna too. It's just like Jetta, but instead of 2 T's, it's 2 N's. I thought it was pretty cool. It was my child, man. Damn, I'm choking up. I'm sorry. Sorry for my language. I'm sorry for this and that. Alright. Let's do one more mile race just to get me a new crate, or at least a new level up. I don't remember. I have 15 minutes. Well, I've already done 15 minutes, so I can end the video now if I wanted to. which I probably won't even do a tournament. I'll do a tournament in my next Jetta episode, or technically golf episode. Which, by the way, if you have a Honda Civic that you want to sell for real cheap, can you please, like, message me personally on Instagram? It's just I am secretly a toaster. Put in I am secretly a toaster on Instagram, and I'm the only thing that pops up. So, yeah, go message me, because I'm looking for a new car, and Honda Civics are easy to modify. I know a lot of people don't like modifying Honda Civics, and I've never really been much of a Honda guy. But I mean, it's easy modifications. They get views. And if you break one, oh well. Cheap parts. I'm gonna do one more race, but I'm gonna do it off camera. Unless it's like a good opponent. So, real quick. Okay, so that race was nothing eventful. All I did was get a level up. I didn't get a crate. And I was racing a 350 and I easily won, so I think I'm gonna take a little bit of time just to, you know, talk about stuff I'm gonna do. Like, on my 16th birthday, November 27th, I'm going to do a face reveal. If you're watching up to this point, you're not gonna be surprised. What else? I just had something in my head. Give me a second. While I'm thinking, let's just have a minute of silence. Right? No, a couple seconds of silence for the Jetta. Okay, well, that's over. I'd just like to say I am so grateful for the 25 subscribers. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but seeing how I make car videos with no editing and very bad thumbnails and titles and short descriptions, 25 is a lot for me. Hopefully I can hit 27 by my birthday, but even if I don't, I'm still grateful for 25, and thank you if you're still watching up to this point. Luckily I haven't hit any haters yet, but I'm waiting for that day, because that means I'm actually doing something good. What else? I'll just thank you for watching up to this point. And if you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike. Tell me in the comments why you liked or disliked the video. Also in the comments, tell me any questions, comments, or concerns you have for me, the channel, the videos, the game, etc. I will answer. I will at least thumbs up and heart it, since I don't get many comments. What else? Oh, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to be notified when I do post. I post every other day, so it's not like it's, once a week or twice a week. It's every other day. Not around the same time every other day. It's just when I have time to sit here and wait for it to load, because my Wi-Fi is, slower than a tortoise with 4 broken legs. So, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for dealing with my shit for this video. It wasn't anything entertaining. It wasn't anything important, but thank you. I hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching.